まただ。
The rivalry between Asta and Yuno is the best rivalry in all of Shonen.
Bruh.
And before you ask, yes, I did in fact just say that. Yes, those words came out of my mouth. I do not care if I get backlash for this, and you can quote me on it. Asta and Yuno, greater than sign, any other rivalry ever. Period. That's it. That video's done. You can go home now. Bye. Okay, maybe I'm not done yet, but I do stand by what I said, and I think there's absolutely nothing wrong with the new Shonen having the best rivalry. Just because Goku and Vegeta exist, and Naruto and Sasuke, and Natsu and Gray, and Yugi and Kaiba, and Dekugo and Bakugo. I just said Dekugo. Just because older rivalries exist doesn't mean they can't be surpassed. And just because Black Clover gets a lot of flack for being unoriginal and having bad animation and too much screaming and all that other crap, doesn't mean it can't do anything better than other anime. So yes, I do in fact think Asta and Yuno have bar none the absolute best rivalry in all of Shonen. Why do I think this is better than what other anime have given us? Why do I think this is better when everyone else would probably disagree? Well, surprisingly enough, I'm actually not the only person who thinks this. I asked you all on Twitter, and the majority of 422 people that voted thought that it was at least a good rivalry. And then I looked at the replies, and plenty of people actually agree with me and think this is one of the best rivalries we've gotten in a long time. So that must mean it's a fact, right?
No!
No, but I'm happy that I'm not crazy for believing this. Let's look at the rivalry for a second. For starters, Asta and Yuno share the same dream, which actually isn't something you see often in Shonen. Goku and Vegeta compete to be stronger, but that's not really a dream, it's more of a goal that they're just kind of pushing each other towards for the heck of it. Naruto and Sasuke definitely didn't share the same dream, not until Kishimoto was all like, okay, now I'm gonna have Sasuke wanna be Hokage at the very last minute, so there could be some competition between these two at the end. And Natsu and Gray, well, they didn't really have any dreams. They just wanted to, I don't know, do friendship stuff. I haven't watched enough Fairy Tail. I'm sorry. And Yugi and Kaiba didn't share the same dreams either. Kaiba wanted to be the king of games, so to speak, while Yugi already pretty much was. The only big and well-known rivalry that's done something similar, at least the only one I know, is Deku and Bakugo. But even that isn't as compelling because we already know who the #1 hero is gonna be. Although I will say, for a long time, it was canon that Bakugo would get one for all in the end, before the author decided not to go that route. Forgive me if I haven't seen every anime in existence, and I'm only focusing on Shonen, so I wouldn't count L and Light or anything, which I actually would say is debatably better than Asta and Yuno, but also isn't quite like anything I've mentioned so far. But is sharing a dream all it takes to have the best rivalry? No. The rivalry started when they were kids, as most good rivalries have, but instead of them butting heads or one picking on the other, they brought each other up. They were friends and encouraged each other every chance they got. The rivalry is healthy and was based on a negative turned positive experience the two shared. And because of that, they believe in each other and they know they're both capable of achieving their goal, which keeps the competitive aspect exciting because we don't actually know who is gonna be the Wizard King. They both deserve it just as much as the other, and they both work just as hard for it every single day. These may be very simple things, but they're enough to heavily affect the rivalry over the span of the series. They're always gonna be friends, and they're always gonna be lifting each other up. They're always gonna believe in each other. We won't have to wait 700 plus chapters to see it happen. We won't have to wait at all. It's been happening since chapter freaking 1. And it's so refreshing to finally see a rivalry where both people get along right from the get-go. What's more, I believe that Asta and Yuno, being the characters they are, make the rivalry even better. If they were flat characters that brought nothing to the table, I don't think it'd be as easy to invest in the rivalry, or even in the series as a whole. Asta being the spunky overachiever who's had to work hard for everything he has, and Yuno being the unbelievably talented but secretly self-conscious person he is, they both play off each other very well, because they both have what the other lacks. Asta has no magic magic, so he makes up for it with muscle, while Yuno has so much magic he's never really had to work out. Asta has unlimited confidence, while Yuno has to try to be confident in himself, just so Asta won't show him up. They also have a lot of synergy when fighting together, and part of that is because they trust each other and believe in each other's abilities. It all comes together to form this slightly complex, but satisfyingly well done relationship they have with each other. Asta and Yuno's rivalry works so well because it's more than just a rivalry, it's a friendship! Asta and Yuno are best friends, even though Yuno may, and I quote, have no interest in being friendly with someone he considers his rival. It's more of an unspoken thing that anyone can see without having to be said. It's clear and obvious, and that's what makes it so unique. Anyway, that's all I have for today's video. If you liked it, hit that thumbs up button, and if you'll want to see more, you can subscribe and hit the bell button so you'll never miss a notification. It is most appreciated, and it all helps out the channel and allows me to continue doing this for you all. Also, shout out to Sid, a fellow ABD team member, for editing this video. You can follow him on Twitter, links in the description. Anyway, with that, I must go, but I'll see you next time! Bye-bye!